Welcome to my channel. My name is Kinga and I started making YouTube videos last year, right after my divorce, to document for myself and my closest friends how I'm reinventing my life and my whole self. And I normally prepare for my videos, at least mentally. I come up with a topic, with something to talk about, and I give it some time, just to organize my thoughts, just to kind of know what I'm going to be talking about and stuff. But right now, I really didn't have the time, and I was like, is there any topic that I really wanted to discuss or tell you guys about, but I kind of forgot. And I had this list of titles, and one of them was how I became a psychic. And I was like, maybe I should do that. So this video, I haven't really prepared. My thoughts gonna be a bit all over the place. I'm just on my way to work. Just came back from running, took a quick shower. I'm not looking at my best, whatever. But basically, I thought this could be a good topic because it could inspire others, not to become a psychic, but it could inspire you on a journey whenever you come up with an idea that you want to make something happen, or you want to get a new job, or you want to change career, you are able to do that. The technique that I use to achieve whatever I want is law of attraction. If you know my channel, if you've seen me before, you know this. And there are certain areas in my life where I'm really, really good and kind of fast as well with manifesting things. And there are areas in my life that I'm not so good. I will discuss that in another video. But for now, let's just focus on my story. And hopefully you can draw some conclusions from it for yourself, and hopefully you can get inspired or at least use the technique that I was using. Why did I want to become a psychic, right? That may be your first question. It's not like I've been a psychic before. I've never been a psychic before. By the way, sorry for the camera shaking. There's not much I can do about it. Normally people just listen to videos, they don't really watch it so much, so hope this is gonna be fine. Well, those of you who know me know that I had so many different professions throughout my life. I have tried my hands on so many things, and last year when I was in the middle of divorcing and moving away and all that stuff, I was like, you know what, I have this part-time job that is going to be okay for now to support me financially, but because it's part-time, it's not gonna be enough on a long run financially. But I'm like, I don't want to commit to a full-time job because that normally feels like it eats my soul. With all my full-time jobs, I felt like they are taking away the most precious thing that I have in my life, which is my time. So I was like, I just want to have a part-time job and want to keep my freedom on the side. But financially, I knew that I would need something extra to support me. So I'm like, okay, ideally, I would love a gig that is that doesn't require me to go to an office, doesn't really require me to hang out with a lot of people because I am a introverted person. So I'm like, something that could bring me that extra cash. I could do it in my free time. It could give me that flexibility, so I could only work with it whenever I can or want to. And so basically, I came up with this idea that I would love to do something online, kind of like provide support, online consultation or something like that to people. But I'm like, what am I good at? What could I teach people? And I realized that I've been using an app that provides psychic services. I know it sounds crazy, but it's like you go on there and there are many psychics, some really bad, some okay, and some good. And I've been using their services, meaning I've been asking you know, like every time I was a bit stuck or whatnot, I went on there and I was asking for their advice. I was contacting different psychics and, you know, getting their opinions or forecast on potential relationships and stuff. And I got a bit hooked to it, and I felt that this service, you know, like sometimes no matter if their prediction comes true or not, but this service can feel really good at certain times, you know, when you are in so much doubt, when you feel alone with your problem or with your questions, and you need some sort of an answer or an outside help or just guidance on something. This is something that's, you know, a lot of people can get addicted to it. That actually collided with the time when I was also meditating more and more and more and more, and tuning into my higher self, higher consciousness, whatever you can call it, God. And I was able to receive a lot of information and answers to my questions. So I was like, you know what, if I can tune in like that and get answers to my questions, maybe I could do the same for other people. And soon enough, this desire was born in me that, hey, this could be it. This could be the service I provide. And I also had this memory, like back in the days, I was like 13 years old. The first time I went to Silva method mind control course that was for adults, and there we learned this technique where we went down to a so-called alpha state, and I mean, we were paired with like complete strangers, you know, sitting next to us, and I was paired with this lady, and the lady was sort of guiding me to this meditation, and then she gave me a name of a person, a first name of a person, and a location of the person. And after that, I was supposed to, not just supposed to, but I was actually able to tell her what this person looks like, what he works with, how he feels, and also what he is going through, because he had a health issue. So I said, yeah, he looks like this, he works in a school. I was spot on, you know, with everything. And I also felt that he has, I mean, back in the days when I was 13, I didn't know what prostate cancer was, but this word, maybe I never even heard it before, I don't know, but this word prostate kind of, it was thrown into my mind. I just heard this word in my mind, so I just said it out loud, prostate. I honestly didn't even know what it was. And the lady was like, yeah, that's what he's going through, that's what he has. And I was like, you know, and I feel like he's ashamed of this, and he's scared to go to a doctor and talk about it and whatnot. And she was like, yeah, that's exactly how it is. And it kind of shocked me, you know, and I knew that it was not me having a special skill or ability. It was more like the technique, you know, with mind control, you can access a different level of consciousness, and you can sort of download information. So like all of you listening to this video, and even those who are not listening to this video, are able to do this. You know, it just needs a little practice. And I was like, you know, last year, by then I was meditating so much and tuning into my higher consciousness, whatever, daily. I was like, you know, I was feeling very close to it, and I'm like, this is what I should be doing. So here comes my regular visualization / manifestation technique. I was like imagining myself every day. God, it's so hard talking and driving and using a manual car as well. So at the same time. So visualizing myself every day working as a psychic. I mean, I don't really like the word psychic, but you know, like as a consultant, okay? I knew that the future is not predictable, in a sense that nothing is predetermined, you know? It's like you have the power. I mean, this is my belief, there are going to be certain points or stations in life, or even people that you sort of have to meet, or you're supposed to, or you're meant to meet, or you're meant to come across. But we have freedom, and I mean, you have the freedom to manifest whatever you want for yourself. I'm just starting to learn that the best or the most ideal is not like wanting to take full ownership and full control over everything, but kind of like also surrender yourself to the universe, to God, whatever, and trust them on knowing what is best for you. Because most of the time you think you know what you want, you think you know what you need, but in reality, a lot of the times you're going to be misled, and a lot of the times the universe or God actually knows it way better. What is it that you need, or what is it that is going to make you happy on the long run? So sometimes it's really healthy just to surrender and let things happen the way they should. But anyhow, I kind of proved it to myself so many times that whatever I really wanted, visualized it for myself in a present tense, I was able to manifest it or bring it to my reality. So I was like, I should give it a try with this particular desire as well. So I was visualizing myself, seeing myself working on my laptop, making people feel good, helping people who are stuck, giving them guidance. And at the same time, I also knew that I had to take action. And the action I took was I Googled companies. I think what I was searching was psychic jobs or psychic vacancies or whatnot. Because the application that I was using, I checked out their website if there are career opportunities with them, if there are vacancies, but they were currently working with too many psychics, therefore they were unable to, that's a shaky ride, they were unable to recruit more people. But I found 3 different companies with 3 different websites where they were sort of looking for new people. I sent an application to all 3. I remember that there were tests as well, that you had to complete. It was more like they wanted to see how fast you can type, how well you can write in English, and how kind and whatever you sound. It was all in writing, okay? So none of these positions were about to present your skills verbally. Everything was about, through chatting apps or different messaging services, basically in writing. So I heard back from 2 out of the 3 companies that I sent my application to. They both offered me a gig. I kind of knew up front how much they're gonna pay, but I didn't know how much it's it's gonna play out at the end, and how many customers or clients they can bring to my table and all that. So I just went with both of them without giving too much thought about the financial part of it. I also knew that I needed to gain experience through testing myself with real life clients. Some of the companies actually put me through to some sort of free readings, because they wanted to test how good I am and all that. And what they could test it on is, as soon as a client came into the chat room, I was supposed to, just from a first name and a date of birth, and maybe sometimes even a location, I was supposed to feel how that person was feeling, or what sort of a question they would have. And 98% of the time I was spot on with my feelings. So I could say, oh, I feel that you're disappointed about something really shocking happened to you today and you need guidance with that. Or there were times when I was like, okay, I think oh, you're very excited about something. I feel that you're so happy and there's some new opportunities that has just arrived to your life, and you need to make a choice between 2 or 3 options, and like these kind of stuff. And it was surprising to me as well how I was able to tune into people's feelings without any special seance or anything, or even any meditation. I mean, honestly, as soon as they came on, I saw their name, date of birth. Before they could say anything, even a hi, I was already able to say or write it to them what I feel about the way they feel. And of course you get the instant feedback, because they say, yeah, this is how I'm feeling, or no, that's not how I'm feeling. And it was so satisfying knowing that I was able to tune into these people. Again, this is not something that only I can do. It's something that anyone can do. I think what really separated me from other psychics is I actually, what's the time? Okay. I actually told people that I'm not here to predict your future. The future is not something that's already planned with every steps. You can change a lot of things. You have the power to create whatever you want. So instead of just giving them a picture of what's going to happen, I was able to tell them how they were feeling, the other people involved in the story were feeling about the situation, and these people. And I was also able to kind of guide them to how I felt about what would be the best outcome for them. And also I was telling them about the manifestation techniques that I would use in order to manifest something in my reality. I was telling them about meditation. I was telling them about visualization techniques and all that. So I was kind of trying to teach them. And there have been a couple of occasions, I have to be honest here, there have been a couple of occasions where I kind of cheated out of love. And the way I cheated was, I actually told them, even though I didn't exactly feel what's going to happen, I told them a lot of good things that were about to happen. But these were just things that I made up, not like concrete exact things, but I was telling them, about their current problem or question. I was telling them that, hey, this is going to solve itself, and it's going to turn out well, and within 3 months, I normally felt the time frames, within normally 3 months this and this could come to you or happen to you, like good stuff, because I felt that if I plant those positive thoughts and ideas and sounding like a future prediction, if I plant those in their head, in their mind, it would help them manifest those things. It would help them get on the path of knowing that something positive is going to happen with absolute certainty without actually knowing it. I knew that it would help them in the visualization and the manifestation process, and it did. So that was my way of cheating, but at the same time helping people. Yeah, I mean, okay, during the first couple of weeks, I found out that the two companies I was working for, there was one in the UK and there was a US-based one. And the one in the UK wasn't paying well. It was actually very shitty payment. Like, honestly, I didn't understand how. And also they were forcing you to be like very, very quick. Didn't give you a lot of time to tune into and stuff. They just wanted you to just throw words out there. And I was like, dude, I can't do this. This is too fast, and you're not giving me the time to tune in. Plus, the money you're paying is shit. I can't do it for that amount of money. Sorry, like my time is worth so much more. I actually can't remember the exact amount per second or minute that they were paying. I should have written it down because it's embarrassingly low. So I quit working for them, and this other one, they actually let me go, or they fired me, let's say, the US based one, after 6 or 8 months. I was pretty good, but I was finding less and less free time for me to actually log into the system and provide this service. And they had this rule that if you don't log in for more than 2 days, you get blocked from their website. So basically that's what happened, because I was so busy with other areas of my life, and it just happened. And yeah, whatever. But in reality, or basically the conclusion of the story is, apart from you can become whatever you want to become, is I wanted to tell you quickly what was my process in becoming a psychic. For this part, I'm going to take my sunglasses off. So how I did it, and how I think you could do it too, not to become a psychic, but to become whatever, or just to get a job that you really want to get, is you visualize yourself daily for whatever length you need to do this, that you are already working in that position, or you already got that deal, and you feel so grateful and happy about the fact that you got it. And you should be seeing yourself already performing those tasks involved with that position or job, or that freelancing gig or whatever. You could start small, and you could start the whole visualization and manifestation technique with something smaller if you have a lot of that in you. But I'm also telling you, if you have a lot of that, that's not going to help the process. So don't even focus on creating a judgment in your head that, hey, is this something possible to happen? Is this something possible to manifest for yourself? Just put it to the side, and instead think like you are creating a movie, and you are the director, or even the script writer for the movie. You are the one making the movie, and you are making the movie for your own entertainment. And so you could write a script, and then you could do the whole recording, editing, whatever, mentally. You could even close your eyes, like whenever you try to meditate, and you could create this inner movie and see yourself in whatever you want to become or whatever you want to do. And most importantly, enjoying it, because if you pair it with positive emotions, that's going to help the process a lot. So try it, let me know how it went, and I see you next week. And also, if you like this video, please give it a like. I would also love you to subscribe. Take care, see you soon, bye. If you want a more intimate content and daily communication, please go and join my Facebook group called Kinga, Kremer and Friends.